for wanting to move away from Liverpool? Why does he want to do it? Is it because he just wants to get paid more money? Is he just greedy? Does he want to improve himself as a football player and win trophies, play for a more high-profile team? Or does he just not want to live in Liverpool anymore? It's always a possibility. So if you look at the different options he's got of where he could go, now Manchester United are really interested in him, it would appear. Now, no Liverpool player has actually crossed that divide and gone straight from Liverpool to Man U since 1938. So it would be a pretty big deal if he did that, and he'd probably attract a lot of hostility from the fans, and it's whether or not he's hard-skinned enough to deal with that. Who knows? Would he get in the starting lineup there? Well, recently I would have said yes, with Ashley Young and Di Maria in his main competition, but now they've signed Depay, it might be a bit more difficult for him to do that. But, you know, he's still got a chance. He's likely to win silverware there too, over the next few seasons. Man U seems to be on the rise again. And he, you know, they're going to meet his wage demands too. He's going to get that £150,000 a week if he goes to Man U. Now, his other options, if we look at them then. Manchester City. Now, interesting one. They're reportedly interested in him too. Now, if he were to move there, it'd be a good move for Man City. You know, they like to buy young players. And he's also homegrown, and they're always looking to add homegrown players to their ranks. Now, I would say he's actually likely to get in the starting lineup at Man City. If we look at Aguero and Silva, the two main attacking players for Man City, behind them, once Torres left, who's going to be above Sterling in the pecking order? Probably no one, so he's probably very likely to get a place in their starting lineup on a regular basis. They're also going to meet his wage demands, and he's likely to win trophies. And he's not got the hostility that he would get if he moved to Man U. Now, if he's insistent on moving back to London, where he originally came to Liverpool from, now he's got two options there, Chelsea and Arsenal, who both reportedly have shown interest in him. Now, Chelsea, he'd definitely win trophies at Chelsea. He'd also definitely get the wages he requires. Well, he wants the £150,000 a week. There's no doubt about that. But would he get in the starting lineup? I mean, he'd fit into the way Chelsea play their 4-2-3-1 quite well in any of the three. But is he really good in getting there above a Hazard, Willian and Oscar? No, he's probably not going to do that. So it depends how much self-belief he's got. If he thinks he can get in above those players, I mean, he should go for it. But will he really? Probably not, no. His other option in London, so is Arsenal. I mean, they probably won't meet his wage demands. They're unlikely to spend that much on wages for such a young player. But, I mean, it's not completely out of the question with the money they've spent on, recently, the money they've spent on Özil and Sanchez. So, not completely out of the question, but unlikely. He's unlikely to win trophies as regularly here, as they won the FA Cup last year, but that's the first time in 8 years they've won a trophy. But he would probably develop a lot as a player here, because he would probably be in the starting lineup. So chances are, he'd improve as a player here. Now, his other options are really abroad. We've got Barca, Real, Bayern Munich, Juve, Paris Saint-Germain possibly. Now, if he didn't like moving from Merseyside, well, to Merseyside from London all those years ago, is he really going to like to move to Spain, Italy, France, Germany? Probably not, no. Is he likely to get in their starting lineups and develop as a player? Probably not. There's a good chance he gets sent out on loan. Is that going to help him a great deal in terms of what he wants to do? Probably not. Then meet his wage demands though. But like, look at Barcelona, Neymar, Suarez, Messi. Is he going to get in their starting lineup? I very much doubt it. So it depends really what Sterling's motivations are for wanting to move. All the clubs interested in him, with the exception of Arsenal, and really are definitely going to meet his wage demands. So if that's all he's concerned about, he can pretty much take his pick of the bunch, and he'll have his demands met. Now, but if he really wants to improve himself as a player and win trophies, he should look to move to a team where he has a chance of winning silver, but also a chance of actually being a part of that and being in the starting lineup on a regular basis. He would continue to improve as a player at Liverpool, as we know, and they probably wouldn't meet his wage demands, and he might have some hostility from the other players. So it's probably not the best idea for him to stay there now, as he's also unlikely to win silverware there. With the knowledge that he wants to leave now quite apparent to everyone, I think he should look towards Manchester City, because he'll win trophies there, he'll be in the starting lineup, and they'll meet his wage demands. He doesn't have to move too far. But if his motivation is that he wants to move away from Liverpool, back to London, then he has to look at Chelsea or Arsenal. He's likely to be paid more if he moves to Chelsea. He's likely to play more if he moves to Arsenal. Depends what he's bothered about. If he just wants to be part of a team that wins trophies, but he's not bothered about actually playing himself, Chelsea, fine. But if he wants to be a part of a team, enjoy playing football and improve as a player, Arsenal would be his best bet there. However, overall, I think for Sterling, if he isn't set on moving back to London, Manchester City is his best option. They'll meet his wage demands, which obviously must be of some concern to him, even if it's not his sole motivation. He doesn't have to worry about the hostility of moving to Manchester United. He'll get regular game time. He's also very likely to win trophies there. So I think overall the best move for Sterling would be to move to Manchester City.